Hi, this is GadgetMan404 and today, as the title suggests, I'm going to have a moan, a rant about just stuff that sort of weighs on my mind a little bit, and then other people make a massive video about it and they get millions of views. Well, I thought I'll do the same, you know. There's a pattern on YouTube. This is moan number one. There's a pattern. Say, for instance, a new quadcopter comes on the market. As you understand and may not be aware of, I do video flights of my 3X, my Hubsan X4 Desire. I've got a Diatone ET200, that's a carbon fibre. I've got nano quads, I've got Cyclone drone, Cyma X8C. I've got a Biotang or Biotangs X16. I've got quite a few. But I buy these things myself. I don't get anything I show you guys, any cameras, equipment, batteries, mods. I don't get anything sent to me to do a review on. I do a review on something when I can afford to buy it. And I think, well, you know, some things that I got a quadcopter, like originally, the Diatone 200, ET200 is just a frame, okay? But I've got, I had an RC Logger i1 Extreme, which is a good quadcopter actually for the money, but it's on a plastic frame. The legs are metal hollow with little plastic feet. The dome's plastic. The main oval shape of the frame is plastic. Has a few crashes, it breaks. It costs 20 quid for a new frame, but it's going to break again. So I decided, get a carbon fibre frame, make a Frankenstein's monster, and 2 years later it still flies. I use proprietary batteries, and I've made a mod where I soldered a Dean's connector onto the motherboard, and I can use different batteries. The highest battery capacity is 1150. I use 1300 and get 10-12 minutes of flying. So that is point number one. There's a pattern on YouTube. Whenever a new thing comes out, everyone jumps on the bandwagon and does a review on it. But most people that do a review on it have had it just sent to them to do a review on. They haven't had to buy it. If I wanted to do a review on the DJI Spark, I would have to buy it. You can't even get them yet. They're not even out until like the 22nd of June. Plus then there's going to be back orders and pre-orders and all that kind of stuff. So you'd be lucky if you get one in July. Or whatever, you know what I mean? So this is point one. There's a cycle on YouTube. People copy each other. And this comes out, the DJI Spark came out. Everyone's doing reviews on the DJI Spark. When the Phantom 4, the Phantom 4 Pro, Bugs 3, whenever a new quad comes out, everyone jumps on the bandwagon and does a review on it. But they've had it sent to them, so they haven't had to, most people, not everyone, I apologise, I'm not generalising, but most people get it sent to them for free and they do a review on it and blah blah blah. Point two, some people seem too enthusiastic. That's why I'm just talking the way I normally talk. I'm not going, hi, yeah, I've got to do this and that, I've got to go shopping and I've got to do this, and then I'm going to go and do some client work, and then I'm going to go see my family. No one is like that. It's like a hyperactive puppy, as if he's taken some drugs and is on speed or something, you know, he's like dead happy. No one, or not everyone, is like that in life. Life is quite hard at times, and I think you guys can agree. This is me being honest. Life can be hard, and I'm not a hater, but life can be hard. My mum, and she's still with us, you know, this isn't like, oh, well, when my mum was alive, she said this. No, my mum said to me, if you get through this, you go to heaven. And I said, why is that, Mum? And she said, because life is a living hell. And think about it, people. Shit happens all the time. Excuse my French, but stuff happens to people all the time. And there's stuff going off with me, but do I make a video about it? No, because it's private. It's stuff that's for me. I don't want the whole world knowing what's going off in my life, in my family. So I don't talk about stuff like that. So You know, when there are things going off, I don't make a video about it, but most people, or a lot of people do. They make a big thing about it, and I don't know why they need to tell everyone that kind of stuff, because it's private, personal. It's no one else's business. It's not going to grow your channel by telling somebody that, you know, something's happened in your family. Oh, well, he's honest, so yeah, let's subscribe, because he might tell me something else about his family tomorrow. So what? You know, that's how I think about it. So what? If those people want to do those kind of things, fine. But I just make mod videos, flight videos, reviews. And I'm filming this video in 1080p. I'm assuming it's 30 frames, it doesn't actually say. And I'm using the Huawei or the Hui, the P10 Lite. It's not 4K, but it is really good quality. I think you guys will agree the video quality is very good for this phone. I've only had the phone about a week now, probably just under a week. I will be doing a review on the phone at some point, but it's not like, oh, I've got to make a review. Like most people, as soon as I get stuff, they've got to do a review straight away and get it online, and, you know, no. I'll make a video about it whenever I feel like I want to make a video about it. It might be next week, it might be next month, whatever. That is another point. Some people have to make a video straight away, and I was one of these people, actually, when I first started out. I mean, I've been doing this about 3 years now, or 2.5, 3 years, whatever. I've got 260 subscribers. That's it. I haven't got 15,000 or 24 million or whatever. I've got 260, and they're all from around the world. I've got people in New Zealand, Japan, America, Ireland, England, Greece, all over the place. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Whenever I do a video, you give me a thumbs up and a comment. About this video, give me a comment. I want comments. I don't get many comments because what? You don't think it is worthy of a comment, or you don't have anything to say, you just watch it and yeah, it's okay, it's average. Some people, like a guy the other day, he had a go at me and I had a go at him back, and then I apologised afterwards. You're like, why on earth do you film in 4:3 ratio? Well, that's because my 4K video camera records in 4:3 ratio. You can't change the ratio on my camera. It does 1080p widescreen, 30 frames 60. For whatever reason, I don't know why, it crops the edges off on the 4K. The 4K camera, look at my last 2 videos. Perfect. You know, the crisp, perfect images. But one is cropped and one's 1080p and one's 4K, and it makes it a little bit smaller. So I had a bit of a go at him back, thinking, don't have a go at me. That's what the camera's set at. Or maybe there's... No, there isn't. I've had the camera since December, since Christmas. There is no way to change the settings. That is what it is. 4K is set at 4.3, and all the rest is set at widescreen. Or it fills the camera screen, so you get a full length picture on YouTube. If there's a setting in YouTube to change 4.3 to 16.9, then please guys, drop me a comment and tell me how to do it, because I don't use a laptop, I don't use a computer to edit my videos. I use my phone. This phone has got 4 gigs of RAM for a mobile phone, which is pretty cool. So it can edit, I can watch films, I can upload, I can do all that stuff without the phone slowing down. And I can use the phone to make phone calls, emails and all that kind of stuff. So that is another thing. You know, I don't have a £2,500 laptop. I have a mobile phone. And I've got a good deal. It cost me £22 or £23 a month. Yeah, over 2 years, as most people have to. But to buy the phone outright will cost me 600 quid or £700 or whatever. I haven't got 700 quid. I'm on an average job, so that kind of money is well out of my price range and I can't do it. I had to come down in my price range of my bundle of data just so I could afford this monthly bill, because this phone is a new phone and they wanted like £40–50 a month for 2 years. Forget it. No, I'm not doing it. I don't make any money out of YouTube. I do this because I do enjoy doing it. This is a bit of a rant, but this is just trying to show you guys and explain that not everybody is a professional making money from this. Most people like myself do this as a pastime, a hobby. And if you guys like it, great. If you don't, that's fine. If you give me, you don't like it, give me a reason why. I've said this before. And maybe most of my followers are from abroad and there's not many people from England and all that kind of stuff, because no one tells me, well, you should do this or you should do that. DJ Soulforce, or DJ Soulforce, he told me a while ago, when you're doing a flight video, do a lot of talking or fill the gaps with something, the quiet with something, because people won't watch it to the end if it's just quiet. So I do, I talk while I'm doing my flights, but I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing, watching an FPV screen and trying to concentrate that I'm making a flight video as well. And it's not easy to do these things, but I'm trying. So I like the comments and I appreciate that kind of feedback, but I don't get much feedback like that. So on this video, if you think, what are you talking about, you're wasting whatever, then tell me that as well. Interaction is what a lot of this is about. I do something with my quadcopters, yeah? And then I show you guys how I did it. Because then you, like me, can use any battery for your quads by just changing the battery connector or making a little lead that can, which converts the stock battery connector to a different one, so you can use other batteries that you already got. Otherwise you have to keep buying different style batteries. Why, when you have 20 batteries, should you have to buy any more? Just get an adapter to change that, to convert that to a Dean's to an XT60 or an XT60 to a Dean's or a JST or a banana or whatever, and do it that way. So there's another thing, all the things I have done and all the things I do, I have to pay for them myself. I don't get any sponsors. This is probably never going to get any views. It might get a handful of views. Sometimes, you do a flight video that's just 15–20 minutes long, right? And people say that's too long. I'm not going to watch it for 20 minutes. So then you have to compress that down into 5 minutes. You've got to try and keep a video under 5 minutes to keep you guys interested, okay? Okay, that's fine. No problem. To do that, you really have to think about what shots you're going to use and what kind of music are you going to get. And to do a 5-minute clip that started at 15 minutes, it takes hours and hours to do. And it takes hours and hours to upload, and then you get a handful of people watch it. And it's like, I think to myself sometimes, why do I do this? Some people, they do it because they have to do it, because YouTube expect them to do a video every so often, because they're thinking, well, the more videos I make, the more money I make. That's what a lot of people comes down to. It comes down to moolah. It comes down to money. Reddies, spondoolies, greens, the greenback, whatever. It's money orientated why they do what they do. Not everyone does it because they just want to pass on information to you guys. I am one of those genuine people that do this to pass on information to you guys. I don't make no moolah from this. I don't make nothing. My videos are only 130,000 views in a few years. Most of you guys, the professionals, you get 20,000 views in 10 minutes of being online. And you've got millions of subscribers and all that kind of stuff. And you get sent all over the world and they pay for this and they pay you for that. I don't get nothing. I don't get absolutely zip, nout, nothing. So I don't do this because I get paid a shed load of money. I don't get paid a penny. So I do this when I can now. And I've got 260 subscribers and I appreciate the support and every now and again the comments even the negative comments. But I do say, if you don't like the video, please tell me why you don't like the video, instead of just putting a thumbs down. You know, if you don't like it, that's fine, you don't have to like it, but then give me a reason why you don't like it, because then I could perhaps change something, you know, try do it a different way. Because at the end of the day, you guys are the people that watch this, and I'm trying to make them for you, to be interesting for you guys. I want you to watch my stuff, and I want to get a few views, of course I do, because then I think, oh, I feel good about, hey, they like that video and I got 20,000 views in a few days or whatever. That'd be fantastic, but probably never going to happen. So that's the idea behind this video. People in the past have done, you know, it does cycles, like I said earlier in the video. YouTube does cycles of certain products at certain times of the year, and then certain people do a review, and everyone follows suit. Whenever they get theirs, they do one, they do one, they do one, they do one. And they do other reviews about bad stuff, good stuff. You know, I'm not going to do that kind of stuff. This is just how I think of YouTube as a whole. It's a good platform, but I think some people, it's like they're false. Not everyone can run around in life being as happy and yeah as certain people or some people on YouTube, because life isn't like that. Life can sort of get you down every now and again, and you know, you've got work going on, you've got family life going on, trying to do this kind of stuff as well, and sometimes you don't want to do it. You're like, oh well, I'll do a video if I want to. You know, today it's too bad. It's been windy and raining for the last 2 days, and I'm not risking, after waiting nearly 7 months to get my quadcopter repaired, I'm not taking a chance of going flying. Even though I want to go, I'm restraining myself. I'm not going to go, and I'm not going to damage it. And then hopefully next week, when the weather picks up, then I can go flying again. And then I'll start doing videos. But I do want to start to go somewhere different now, as I'm doing the same stuff. And that is what you guys don't want. You want different stuff. And that's what I'm trying to work on, and that's what hopefully I will be doing. But the idea of this video, as I said, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at birds flying outside, is to have a bit of a rant, because every now and again I think it does you good to get what's on your chest, get it out there, you know, get it on the washing line and air it and all that kind of stuff. So I'm doing what the majority of you YouTubers already do, and some of you do it on a daily basis. Like there's one guy, he keeps slagging off CEX. I haven't seen a video lately, but all the videos I've ever seen of this particular guy is calling him on every name under the sun. Gets thousands of views. So maybe I should start effing and blinding every 5 seconds, and maybe you guys will think, hey, he's funny. Like Tic Tac Head Man, you know, he's the one that he swears all the time and he comes across a bit of a dork, but maybe he's not, that's just an act or whatever. Maybe the people that come across really bouncy, really happy and loads of energy, maybe that's an act. I'm an honest, genuine person, and I'm just putting out there what I think of YouTube at times. As I've said 3 times now, it does cycles. And you all copy each other, and I don't do that because I haven't got the money. I can't buy the stuff. Half the stuff that you do reviews on, it's not even out to the public yet, so you guys are very lucky to be one of the first people to get stuff. I would love to be able to do reviews for people, and if any of you guys think that I will be good at doing reviews for things, give me a heads up. Help me to do what you guys do. And then I can take it from there and see if I could be any good at it, because until I do it, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that was it. That's the purpose of this video, is to have a bit of a get off my chest, get it on film. This isn't going to be edited. I'm not going to put real smoochy music and stupid like titles. It's going to be called YouTube Moan or YouTube Rant. That is what the title is going to be, because that is what the title is. And it's not specifically, I think YouTube is rubbish. It's not like that. It's aimed at YouTubers, that you all copy each other and you all seem to be so like tons of energy. And I don't think, in fact I know, you go round town, right? You go round town and you try and see anyone smiling, and you'll be very hard pushed to find people smile. No one walks around with a big grin on their face all the time. People just walk around looking at the phone, looking in the shops, buying stuff. You say thank you and you smile at the person you just paid to buy something from. But no one runs around full of energy all the time. It's just, it isn't like that. That is not, it's not reality. It's not reality, it's fake. It's false. And those kind of people are coming across as false. Maybe some people don't pick up on it. Maybe some people think, maybe that's just me. That's how I look at it and think that that person's being fake or whatever. But, give this one a thumbs up. It's been about 10-15 minutes or whatever. Watch it to the end. If you're getting to like this 10-minute view or 11 minutes, there's going to be a bit more. Just watch it to the end. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Give me comments. I've talked about a lot of stuff in here. Leave me a comment on some of the subjects I've covered. Do you think I need to do this more often? Like, when I do a video, as a rule, you hear my voice, but you don't see me. Do you want to see me more? I don't know. Am I, what's my best side? Is that my best side? Or is that my best side? Or get rid of my double chin? Or, I'm asking to you guys to input. Do you want to see me more on film? Or do you want to just hear my voice and watch me fly and then let my flying do the rest? Because I enjoy the flying, but I don't know if I feel comfortable enough to be in front of the camera all the time. I'm like halfway down. This table's quite long and this camera rig up is about halfway. Am I close enough? Lighting okay? I'm just messing around today. This is a bit of an experiment to see what you guys think. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I don't know how you will subscribe to me, because this will be completely out there. YouTube moan. Would you really want to subscribe to someone that's moaning about YouTube? I don't know. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I've got 260. If I get any more in the next few weeks, and I know that this maybe has helped me to get up there or not, make 300 or whatever. I'm not can't do any giveaways, people give loads of speakers away and all this. Yeah, but they haven't bought it, they were giving it. And most reviewers, they're allowed to keep the stuff they do reviews on. Not everyone has to send it back. Yeah, if it's a DJI, yeah, they're not going to let you keep it, they're going to want it back, whatever. That's understandable. It's a lot of money. And if I had the money, I would buy the DJI Spark. I'd think it's awesome. Hand gestures, there is a controller. There is a video out on YouTube, never seen before, and the thumbnail is a controller. It's very similar to the DJI Mavic Pro, but there's no screen. It's just got the bit where you click your phone in underneath, but there's actually no readout. You get the readout, I'm assuming, built into the app on your actual monitor of your phone. So give this a thumbs up, thumbs down. You like it, you don't like it. Just let me know what you guys think. Sorry if you think it's been spouting on, but just every now and again I think you have to get off your chest, and I think be yourself, be genuine, and that is the best way. Portraying yourself as, whatever, you can't keep that up forever, because you can't, so just be yourself, guys. If you want to guys get into this, all you need is a phone, set up a YouTube account. I don't even know how to do, I can't remember how you do it, but it's not hard. Email address and all that kind of stuff, and away you go. So I'm going to post this on my other social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, all the same. Gadget Man, leave a space, the numbers 404. Check them out, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. Spread the word if you think some of the stuff I talk about is warranted, if you guys believe that what I'm saying is true. And yeah, I just wanted to do a video. I don't think many people have done a rant video, and I'm just doing it not to copy everyone, but I'm just doing it because I'm a bit fed up with some people coming across as being ungenuine and false. So yeah, this is Gadget Man 404. Peace out.